It is a remake that is so good that it overshadows the original movie. The same can even be said for a cover of a song. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know some in the comments, and I'm going to tell you some of mine. Growing up, I had no idea that Freaky Friday was a remake. It absolutely was, y'all, but I guess Disney will soon find out if they use Lindsay in a remake, it just automatically overshadows the original because this happened not once but twice. So with Freaky Friday, this was actually done by Walt Disney. It had Jodie Foster in it, and it's the same idea of a mother and daughter switching places. This was in 1976. We go into the 2000s, and here we are with this Freaky Friday. This one gives us a sequel and everything. Now, as I said, this was done twice because same thing with The Parent Trap. The Parent Trap was done by Disney once before. This was done in the 60s, and of course, we get this one in the 90s. And I feel like when people usually talk about The Parent Trap, they're usually talking about this one. Now, with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it's a little bit different. I'm not going to say that this one overshadows the other one. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is one of the best classic movies. Like, I love it. And I actually prefer it over Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And that might be an unpopular opinion. But I've actually heard a lot of people say the opposite. I've heard a lot of people say that they prefer this one actually over the original. And I think it's because of them being a fan probably of Johnny Depp. This also does happen in music. And there are songs that have been covered where their cover is actually more popular than the OG. And I think a perfect example of this would be like the year 3000. I could not believe when I found out that the Jonas Brothers were not the original singers of that song. I heard that song back when it came out in like, what, 2005, 6, whatever. And I decided on that day I was a Jonas Brothers fan. It was like, I just love that song. And I didn't know until years later that it was not their song. But give me some other examples of this in the comments.